This week was focused on meetings. I've just had a call with the client and I'm super happy. I've also developed a few pens using flexbox and SAS. I practice another UI elements using flexbox.
I just got disappointed because grid layout is not ready for production yet, because it's not supported by the browsers. Well, let's leave it for a while. Maybe I'll come back to it somewhere in the future, because it's not able to be used without much hacks yet.
Traveling here in Spain, you see how much you lose when you don't change something, don't go out, sit in one place and do not notice what's all around you. The same as in programming, when you stay in one language, when you don't try another stuff, when you don't try another framework, you get stuck a bit. You feel safe, but you don't get out of your comfort zone. If you learn front-end, you cannot just only close yourself like, oh, I will do the pages in Bootstrap or I will just only design, or I will just only use AngularJS because I hate React. It's like specializing in one is great, but being aware of what's around you and trying new things is even better. Variety has its reason. You cannot close yourself just only to one thing and stick to it to the end of your life. So the fact that today, for example, you are learning React doesn't mean that you will program in React throughout your life. If you stick just into this one framework or language and do not try anything new by years, it's like getting old a bit, because IT is such a fast-paced branch that you have to be at least aware of what's going on. And especially if you work on projects where later you can decide, or you're a team member who has an influence on choosing the framework, the solution, that the database, whatever layer. It's like if you are not aware of what's around you and what's better for what, then you choose and suggest to your clients, yeah, well, go for this framework, go for this solution, and you jump straight to it just only because you know it, not just because it's the best one. Great that holiday season is almost finished, because all of the meetups start living again. So this week I'm going to Yes We Tech. We are trying also to organize next front in Málaga and another coffee and code meeting. There are at least 3 kinds of meetings worth considering while learning to code. Number 1, meetups. At this page, meetup.com, you can find local meetups that are being organized in your city or close to your city. It's Thursday today. I'm going for the first unofficial meeting of Yes We Tech this season. Yes We Tech is focused on diversity and equality in tech.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Number 2, project meetings. I love this book. It's reworked by Jason Fried and THH. As they say, meetings are toxic. In this book, they also give the quick, simple rules how to, deal with meetings. This is the list. Set a timer when it rings, meeting is over, period. So, to schedule amount of time that you really want to devote to the meeting, it would be perfect. Invite as few people as possible. Always have a clear agenda. Begin with a specific problem. Meet at the site of the problem instead of a conference room. Point to real things and suggest real changes. End with a solution and make someone responsible for implementing it. Meetings are like time stealers, and when I meet with a client to talk about the project, I try firstly to prepare it and to prepare the ground for it, to send him some list of questions firstly and to discuss just only the doubts and some unexpected things that he hadn't mentioned so far. I'm learning it. I'm learning also how to schedule the meetings in order to be more productive with them and in order to get as much as possible from them. I've just had a call with the client and I'm super happy and I want to share with you that. Why I want to share it is because it teaches another thing about being freelancer and developer. The thing is that because of asking properly the questions, because of clarifying the details, because of making from the general concept something that is tangible, we reach the solution that seems to be really awesome and really interesting to design. Connecting learning with working as a freelancer seems to be a really nice solution because you have extra time for learning, but also money to survive, and it gives you the real life experience. I would suggest going for smaller projects and for the tasks that you really feel at least comfortable with. They should be challenging. They should be challenging in order to make you grow, in order to make you develop, and in order to like the work and the projects, to make them inspiring also for you. This real life experience is like a real training before bigger projects and bigger jobs. Remember that you don't need permission to start coding, to start designing, to start freelancing, and to start taking projects and to start working with clients. Being self-aware and being reliable, you can really start doing it right now. And the third type of meetings, off topics, so meetings with friends and meetings connected with your hobbies, meetings connected with staying alive in other fields of life. There are some myths about people who close themselves in a cabinet and eat shitty pizza and simply learn coding in order to stay focused, but it's not a way for me to do it. I need variety in order to stay motivated, in order to learn. Coffee isn't the fuel of my code. Variety is. It's after 6 p.m. and I'm going out to the next meeting this week, and in order to use the time on my way, I'll be listening to the podcasts. I've just finished listening to the podcast, to the last late night with Travel Noise about productivity and about self-awareness. It's really worth recommending. In order to stay motivated. You cannot sit all the time in front of the screen. You have to go out.
Let's begin now.
We are trying to find a gift for our friends. We are going for the meeting. This will be for Tomek, and we are also looking something for Dorota.
Jedno dla Tomka, jedno dla Doroty.
Jezus! Nie w ogóle, kurczę, to dla mnie! This week I took part in a few meetings and was trying to organize a few nexts. The main problem of this week, display grid and the fact that it's not supported by the browsers. I gathered a few brownies, helping other people on Gitter, but also I need some more to reach my 500 brownie challenge. So I will keep on helping other people next week. Next week I will have to put the priority to the new project that I'm starting. It's connected with design, but from learning to code and my personal learning to code project, I will start implementing the new portfolio using Flexbox and SAS. Keep on doing, go for productive meetings, and see you soon.